All right, welcome, lovely people, to the second episode of Iron House After Hours. The show where we don't know what the fuck's going on, the show where our guests don't know what the fuck's going on, but welcome anyway. So, let them introduce themselves, our two guests, Amy, Patrick. Amy, take it away. Who you are, who you be, tell us.
I'm Amy, as you know. I don't know what to say. I've been training at Iron House for 3 years. I've been working here for 2.5, so I'm actually still I'm long-standing. I'm the longest one.
Facts.
Longest one here. I'm still I'm a human geography student for another 2 months, and then I'm going to do a master in sustainable development. And that's pretty much all my life right now.
Environmental.
I like puppies. Very important.
Who doesn't?
I know.
Patrick.
All right.
Let us know.
All right. I'm Patrick. I'm 27 years old. And right now I'm almost graduated in talent development and creativity. So it's a psychology study. And kind of like trying to find a job, trying to start up my own business of like coaching, psychological coaching and performance coaching. And besides that, yeah, I've been working out here, I think, for 3 years almost. 2.5, 3 years, something like that. And working for 1.5 years, I think, right?
Yes, sir. Same time as me. And my name is Sofian Magilesh. I am the youngest one of the bunch at in the crew here at Iron House. So yeah, let's get started. Got a couple of questions. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna have some fun. You guys are gonna enjoy with us. Get started. All right. First of all, let me ask y'all, where are y'all at in life right now? Like, what are you doing? We had a little introduction. We'll elaborate a little bit further in that. Like, Amy studying, Patrick just got done. Let us know.
Honestly,
Very
the last
promising.
2 weeks has been only studying, and that's basically the last 2 years, 2.5 years. So studying is an important thing right now. Luckily, because it can gets me through this time.
How's it going with COVID?
It's fine, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I don't know. I never imagined that I would miss being in a class with other people as well, because I always was quickly annoyed by others, but now I kind of miss those people, kind of miss those bastards. So that's just, yeah. It's like, as I said, it's fine, but my cat's been annoying me at home.
Your cat?
When I was trying to...
For people who don't know this, Amy's a cat person. For Amy to say this.
So I'm actually a dog person, but I have a cat. Her name is Lola. She's very cute. I do love her, but she can be an annoying little bitch sometimes. So especially when I'm studying and trying to do an exam or something at home. So yeah, it's fine. Of course, I miss working out here in Iron House because that's been a major thing for me the past 2 years. So that's a bummer. But I'm holding up. It's fine. It's all fine.
All right. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty solid for a COVID life.
True.
Patrick?
Well, let's say it's like kind of a transition phase right now. This weird moment where you're not a student anymore, or like about to be not a student anymore, but you're also not working really.
Because you are now in. Are you done? Are you graduated? Are you?
I have one assignment, then I'm done.
I see.
So.
And then you graduated in? One more time.
Talent development and creativity. So it's like sports psychology related. But yeah, with COVID, it's weird. Even though not much has changed, I'm not a person who just goes out and about and meets with many people anyway. So for me, that didn't change so much. But coming here was like one of the cornerstones of social life, and then all of a sudden that falls away. Even though we can still work, but it's different. COVID definitely has thrown a lot of stones in everybody's way, and I think I'm no exception with that. But I think we're hanging in there.
Yeah.
I see.
Can't really complain.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And you mentioned a little bit starting something for yourself. Do you want to like give us a little top of the mountain here, like?
Well, like a little sneak peek.
A little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Don't have to go all in. Just like
okay.
Make people curious.
Scratch the surface. So what I've been doing for the last 2 years or something, I've been like doing my studies and trying to also like come up with a way to brand myself and be able to find people that I can coach. So I started out now finding a couple of people that I can coach in sports psychology specifically. But I don't mind if it's athletes or if it's artists or if it's entrepreneurs or whatnot. And the main thing I would do is just look at how their thoughts are, how they behave, what their emotions are, and all that, and then try to adjust certain things just to make people better, because I believe lots of people could do better than they do right now, even though they're super talented.
I see. Sounds good. For the people, check the homie out. Gonna make it big. Promise y'all. Next question. Because we all work here at Iron House. We all worked out here before we started working here. So when or what was what happened, or what was the time where you realized that Iron House was the place to be for you, whether it was working or working out? What was it?
Honestly, the moment I walked in, I remember really
first time ever.
Vividly. Yeah, because that was, I moved here from Nijmegen, and I didn't really like the city as much, because I didn't really have my own thing there. Mm-hmm. So when I came here, I knew that I wanted to go to a gym which was not too big, not too small, but just, I don't know, right in between.
Mm-hmm. Were you already a powerlifter then? Or?
No, not at all. I was just this general fitness person who didn't know anything she was doing, and I was training for about a year or two, but I didn't really reach anything. So I thought I did. I thought I know a lot, but I didn't know anything.
So you were thrown into the Iron House pit.
When I came here, yeah. So I remember that I was looking for a lot of other gyms, and then with Carlo, my boyfriend, we were looking around, and then I kind of saw Iron House, and I was like, oh,
I want to go there.
That's the one I need to go to.
It's a sexy gym.
Yes, but he was like, it's not on my price range. I was like, we kind of planned this little tour of going around gyms, and I sneaked this one in.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, where are we going next? And I was like, you'll see. And then we walked in, and I remember walking in, Daryl coming from behind the Bali, and the Bali was at a different spot, and I was like, he was so like open and kind, and he showed us, and I saw Iante, and I saw Romy, and these really strong girls, and I was like, oh shit, I need this.
I want that as well.
And then I remember we were driving away, and I sneaked like, how do you think that was? And he was like, the only thing he said was "fuck you,"
and that's when you knew. And that's when you both of y'all knew.
We can go back
because Carlo works out here as well.
Yes,
that's when both y'all knew.
Yeah. So we signed up and we didn't leave. Yeah, that's for the working out part. And then I remember, of course, Daryl and Fleur are just one of the nicest people I've ever met. And
true.
They're really open and kind. And
Daryl's cheering over there behind the camera.
And I just had a really good connection with Fleur. And I remember because I used to do a bachelor degree, and I graduated in marketing, and I talking about that with Fleur, and she was like, well, we kind of need help. And I was like, I'm here to help.
I'm the person. So
that's
you already have. So you're doing your second bachelor now.
I'm doing a second bachelor.
I see.
Because I'm 25,
that before.
I'm still studying. That's the way to go. And I actually need 2 more years. But
you're not the
this
only
is
one.
my
Trust me.
second. True story. No, this is my second bachelor. Something completely different, but something that suits me way more, way better.
If you want to go get it, even if you're 25, doesn't matter.
I don't give a shit.
Sounds good.
Nope.
All right, Patrick. When did you realize there was a place to be?
I think so. I also worked out always in commercial gyms, and for me, I was always like, why are these bars so slippery? Why is there's no knurling on these bars?
Oh,
and
you know the feeling.
There are 2 squat racks, and in your mind, you just go like, oh, okay, let's wait for the next person to come up.
Then
that's true.
Yeah, but for real,
the people listening that don't work out here, they're like, what are you talking about, dude? That's good. That's good.
Heaven,
if I can squat once a week, that's good.
Yeah, but I was just doing my stuff, and I was like, oh shit, now the next person's coming up asking me how long I take, and I'm like, got 5 sets to go.
Because you were already a powerlifter.
Yeah, I was already doing powerlifting back then. But then I read in some forum or Reddit or whatever about Iron House, and I was like, okay, we have to check this out. But we postponed it so much to go here. But then one day we did, and I was like, okay, this gives me barbell brigade vibes, So I was like, okay, this seems to be the place. I was still living in Groningen back then, so I couldn't sign up as a member right away. So I came here with day passes all the freaking time.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but I think at one point, I don't know, for me, the atmosphere, all the equipment, and also just that you were approached by someone who works here and immediately talked to you. That was really a big selling point for me.
And sucks you in.
Yeah. For real though, because like usually you come into a normal gym, nobody cares who you are.
True.
They don't even care to learn your name or whatsoever. And I think work-wise, what really has drawn me to it was just, like one, I needed a job. Gotta be honest.
Hey,
yeah, I mean,
gotta be honest.
That's a reason to look for a job, you know.
Gotta make money. But at the same time, I was thinking this is the perfect opportunity because like I can be part of that staff that is like making a change. Why people want to sign up? So I think that was a big motivation.
Awesome team.
Yeah.
And then we got hired. It was me, Patrick, Sevda.
Yep.
Dope trio.
I remember because when we kind of had this meeting sort of like with me and Fleur, you two, and I think Tom was with us as well.
Yeah.
And the basic reason why I remember because there was chocolate cake.
Who brought chocolate cake?
I don't even remember, but it was so much food. And I do remember that there was like chocolate cake and something else. I think like the sushis, like the.
Oh yeah, true.
And you kept
true.
eating those, and I was like,
ate,
damn, this guy can eat.
As soon as I started working here, I just started eating like 5 times the amount of stuff I eat.
Yeah, we clicked at that point. It was like, we're gonna be friends.
Yeah, no, I liked it. And so a fun story. People probably don't even know this, but Seth and I used to go to the same high school.
Yes.
And I didn't know.
She did. She knew you.
We get hired.
And you were like, I didn't know. We get
hired, and Seth's like, oh shit, you're also here. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, yeah, we used to go to high school together. I'm like, oh, dope. Dope. And then we had like the same friends and everything. And I didn't even know. Man. Yeah, that was a pretty funny story. That was the first time we met here. I was like, yeah, okay. But now we're best friends. Everyone in the team's best friends.
We're like that.
True. All right. Next question. Would you guys guilty pleasure? Can be anything. Can be candy. Can be food-wise. Can be music. Can be whatever you...
For me, guilty pleasure is like really girly music.
Like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, but more like Ariana Grande.
Ah.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, I want to say this right now. Billie Eilish is fucking good. Can I cuss? Yeah, I can cuss where I know. True. Yeah.
It's like, that's all I did.
Why am I asking? Why am I asking where I know? No, I swear to God, Billie Eilish, she is so good. Like, I listened to her music the entire time.
I honestly, I think I've heard 1 or 2 songs.
Oh, Amy, you're missing out.
Like
You're missing out. She has a documentary. I watched it.
I don't... Well, we're complete opposites, especially Patrick. We're like complete opposites when it comes to music. It's also fun, you know, when you come and train at Iron House, you always kind of know who's working by listening to the music. Yep. It's just...
True.
Oh, yeah, Patrick is here. And then you're more like a house or something, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's Amy.
True.
Okay, no, I will check her out more.
Good. And if not, I'm going to play it over the speaker when
I like
you're here.
her color of her hair because it's green.
Blonde now.
Oh,
yeah.
Green. I like green.
Not a big fan. Well, anyway, what's your guilty pleasure? Or like being sick and getting stuck into Billie Eilish?
Honestly, probably a lot of things, but I'm not aware of them. Oh, there's one thing. You have this. It's of course food related, but there's like this thing. Okay. It's not Nutella. It's a Dutch. It's like a duur penalty. It's like with the white and brown thing. And then I love that on a cracker. But what my grandpa used to do is when he had like chocolate sprinkles, and he had butter, and he still like, got some butter on his knife. So he always like go through the chocolate sprinkles with his knife, and then he just like eat it like this. And he kind of taught me to do that. And now I always do it with, by the way, it's not mine, but Carlo buys the duur penalty, and I will steal it.
You're trying to cover yourself. It's not mine, it's Carlo. Just so y'all know, I don't buy that stuff, but I eat it.
But I just grab a little bit more, and then just go through the chocolate sprinkles and just like nibble on that.
Okay, so I just know not to use Amy your knives.
Oh, don't. No. I do not recommend. I think that is sort of, I think that's
works. And then we talked about guilty pleasures. What is something that people don't know about you guys that the general people wouldn't know? Say the members of the Iron House.
I have a lot of weird.
All right.
Stuff. Yeah.
Hit me.
I mean, I have like a bunch of stories from high school, which are super hilarious because I was not aware how it would come across. So one thing nobody knows, when I was like 14 or something, I was participating in a talent show of our school. And I was like, okay, I want to rap because I wanted to become a rapper. So I battle rap. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Patrick, we should switch mics. You're going to go like, yo, what's up? It's your boy.
No, I gave up that dream really, really quickly.
But you actually performed. No.
Yeah.
Oh, what song?
We were battle rapping. We were writing our own battle raps. So the thing is, we didn't put that past.
Dude, we have...
For real, yeah, it was in German, of course.
Honestly,
I don't
video
like
proof
rap,
of
but
this. There's so many German rap. I kind of like it because it's just...
I listen to German rap. My girlfriend is like, she got me into German rap fully. I like it.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I still want to hear you rap though in German.
I wasn't good though. But we battle rap, but we didn't put it like. We didn't say that to the principal. We said we were just going to do a musical performance, you know? So we pull up, the beat runs, and we just, like, diss the shit out of each other.
Going at each other.
Like, so much swearing, so much your mom jokes, because your mom jokes were super big. 2008 or some shit. Everybody was like, your mom. So we did that. And almost got expelled for that.
I was about to say, did you win?
Nobody won. Nobody won.
It was just a show to...
I lost, my friend lost. The whole crowd was like, I don't know what's happening. So we almost got expelled for that. But it was fun. It was really good. We were like living legends.
Is there any video proof of this?
No. I don't hope so.
That's too bad. Well, like when we have our I Know Stanley show, we know what to do. We know what to do.
And I wanted to say, if anyone of Patrick's old high school is watching this, and you have a video, please send it to us. I want to see.
We need it.
Yes.
We will all pay you. We will all pay you for that video, right? Also, something that we just talked about before we started recording. Patrick, he's holding back now. Patrick actually has experience in front of the camera because.
Well, I used to do YouTube quite a bit. This was more like a personal development kind of stuff, you know? It was everything and nothing, just like a little bit of like a project that I could get into. I might pick it up in the future. Who knows?
What were you doing exactly? Was it like a podcast more?
No. It was like really like I chose spots somewhere in the city where I wanted to film, and I was just like, okay, let's just talk about confidence, or let's talk about.
I watched a couple videos. It was good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
But I think I could do better, and I have some ideas floating around. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I pick that up in the near future. Because it was fun, but it's also like one of those moments where if you have a camera that just shuts off every 10 minutes or every 7 minutes, because it overheats. You go like, okay, I have to do everything one take.
True. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. Amy, what's something people don't know about you?
Probably a lot of things, but I would say... So I used to do a lot of sports when I was younger, and at one point I did like 4 different sports. It's like at the same time.
Yeah. Which sports?
I always played field hockey for a very long time. That was a big part of my life. I also played tennis. I did like swimming.
Yeah.
Competition swimming, like really fast.
Really fast?
And then probably one thing that nobody really knows is I used to play golf, and I actually used to be really good at it.
Oh, I don't want to brag, but it's pretty good. That's how you say it.
I just, I would...
Hey, if you're good, you're good. No need to hide it.
Like I used to play quite a lot, and there were not a lot of girls doing it. Mm-hmm. So people actually really invested in me and my friends who were also playing there because, it's kind of, they wanted more girls.
Mm-hmm. How long did you play for?
I think I started when I was like 8.
Jeez.
Yeah, really young, but basically my mom kind of dumped me with my dad when he went golfing, and they were like, oh, here, enjoy. Mm-hmm. And then the teacher said, oh, she's actually really good. I'm going to give her a set, and then I'm going to give her like a little training, and then sort of went from there.
Dope.
I think about 8 years or something.
Oh, shit.
7 to 8 years.
Damn. We got a bunch of fucking talents at Iron House.
Yeah, but
battle rapping, golf, last episode, Leontine playing violin. It's insane.
But I actually quit because I had to get up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. And I was like, fuck fuck that
And then you were like, fuck no.
Hell no.
I don't blame you.
No, but it's actually, it's a lot of people think, oh, it's only for the rich people, and I totally understand where they're coming from, but it's actually really relaxing sport to do.
It's hard though. I've tried it.
It is hard.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, and people say, oh, it's not a sport because you walk, and I totally get that, but it's everything really technical.
Yeah, I tried it a couple times. I was sore as a motherfucker the day after because all your muscles in your upper body are tense when you hit the ball or you miss the ball, basically. So
that's true.
It's not as easy as it seems.
That is true. You have to actually be very
exactly.
loose.
You have to know what to do.
Yeah.
Talking about sports, what is the most obscure sport that you ever wanted to try? So, it's a tough question.
Yeah, what counts as a sport?
What sport? Nah, all sports, even chess counts as a sport for me.
Okay.
For
yeah,
this,
no,
for
me.
at least for this right now.
I don't know.
Pretty tough one, huh?
Obscure. Like, I think ultimate frisbee is kind of obscure.
Dude,
right?
I love that,
ultimate
dude.
Frisbee looks so cool because you like. Okay, it's like football, but it's
True.
But you don't have to be buff for it, and I don't like.
You just gotta be quick.
It's really big in Australia, right?
It's super big in
Yes.
Australia.
Yeah, I remember.
I used to play it in high school. We had a girl in my class that was she was part of the Dutch team, like the national
It's
the
a Dutch team.
the national youth team. Yeah, seriously, we have a
Really?
national youth team, and they're good too. So whenever we're like,
I mean,
every
they
now and
because
then,
they're the national team, but
true,
still.
true. But it's not like that with American football. I'm not gonna
that's
shit talking about football. so what we would do is every now and then we just like go to a field, and then like her coach and stuff, they would just show up, and then we would just like play ultimate frisbee for like 2 hours straight. It was the craziest shit. It was dope, and it was tiring.
Yeah.
Because you need to be accurate, you need to be quick, you need to be able to catch, you need to be able to jump. It's insane. It's dope sport though. I like that.
That's true. I'm thinking. I don't know. I already did so many sports.
You did 4 at the same time.
I was about to say. You did 4 sports at the same time. What the hell?
I actually played football, like soccer, as well for a little bit.
Very obscure.
Very obscure.
Especially
I don't know. I always, for some reason, I always wanted to. It's not very obscure, but it's uncommon. I always wanted to surf, but that's why I always wanted to live in Hawaii as a kid, because of rocket power.
I can see that.
So
Boogity, 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 boogity.
So that's basically the reason why. But I always wanted to surf, and basically do all those types of things. You kind of like those hardcore like, skating and stuff. I don't know.
I see.
Yeah.
I'll never try like inline. I can see Patrick do inline skating, like inline.
derby?
No, like not roller derby. Like
Leontine did that.
Inline
I think
freestyle
it's
skating.
cool.
Inline freestyle skating, like in a skate park and stuff. I did that. It's dope.
I tried skate.
Kind of suits your rap career.
I was halfway decent at inline skating, but I also tried skateboarding. Also, one of those moments where I was like, "It's just not for me." Like I would go down a ramp and I almost ate it, and I was like, "This is it. I'm not going to do this again." So definitely not a career for me.
Well.
Oh, I remember. No, I remember one thing, but it's not something that I wanted to do, but something I was basically forced into. Was like, you had like an athlete. I don't know what the English word is, but like spear throwing.
The javelin.
A javelin.
Thank you. I had to do that in high school because apparently I threw further than most boys, and they were like, "We need you on our athletic team." So they literally forced me to train for weeks on a Friday afternoon while all my friends were playing. I was like,
"Nah,
I have to do this," and I didn't like it, but
at least you were good at it.
Yeah, because I was manly built when I was little. So yeah.
Well, hey, that's a dope sport though. Not something that everyone plays.
No, true.
I just got a note from my ear that we're going to a quick commercial break. We'll see you guys in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. We are still at Iron House After Hours, joined by Amy and Patrick. Right, we have 4 rapid questions. I want you guys' answers as soon as possible. So as soon as we get those done, as fast as possible, then we go to the IG questions. All right, what is you guys' biggest pet peeve ever? Quick. That's not very rapid fire. This.
Oh, when people chew really loud.
I don't blame you, Amy.
I think playing music in public transport.
Too loud?
Too loud.
Yeah.
At all. I don't want to hear that.
Okay. All right. Favorite candy?
Is chocolate a candy?
We'll count it.
Okay,
we'll count
chocolate.
Chocolate too. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Favorite cartoon as a kid?
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
yeah,
one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Pokemon.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. What's your guys' favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner. Definitely dinner.
And what?
Snacks. It's not one meal, but it's...
We'll count it. Snacks. It's the next We'll count it. Rapid fire questions done. We have Daryl behind the camera. He's going to throw some IG questions that you guys asked to us. We're going to answer them.
The questions are for all of you, okay? So we're going to go each give an answer. There's some ridiculous ass questions that we're going to skip. So,
Daryl's not going to ask all the questions, just so y'all know.
Tom asks to tell me how Iron House you are without telling me.
Woo! All right, so question. Tell me how Iron House you are without actually telling me that you're Iron House. Of how much Iron House you are.
You guys understand the question?
Woo!
Oh, I understand the question, but I don't know how to do it.
It's like, I am so Iron
I would...
Yeah, but...
I know. I actually got homesick when I was on vacation in Italy last year. And
No.
not because of my cat.
That's super love.
To this home.
Damn, man. That's what all the members feel right now.
Yeah.
We're not open. I would say I'm so Iron House that I walk in and all I do is, yeah! And that's it. And that's it.
Yeah, that's,
that's all it is.
Let's go!
Yeah. That's it. Just yell. That's so Iron House.
Yeah.
I think, so for me, I'm so Iron House, I sometimes dream about working out in here.
Woo!
Specifically using the belt squat for some reason. My body
Is that because you love it so much or because you hate it so much?
I love it so much.
For real?
Nice. Yeah, for once I can feel like I'm squatting actual weight, not like good morning it up, you know?
Yeah, okay. I feel you. Yeah, good answer.
I like that question.
Next question.
That's a good question.
What's your favorite vegetable?
What's the
I know
our favorite
this,
vegetable?
He's in the building.
We got Roy behind the camera as well. For people wondering.
I mean,
Is chocolate a vegetable?
I don't have a favorite vegetables because fuck vegetables. I'm gonna throw it out right now. I don't give a fuck. All right.
I'm gonna
Cucumber. No taste. Just put salt in it. Good.
That's
Salty.
true. I'm gonna go for like peppers.
Bell peppers.
Capsicum? Bell peppers?
Capsicum is Australian.
I know.
True.
I don't know. Do we count avocado as a vegetable? Because it's
No.
technically a fruit, right?
It's a fruit.
Okay, then
So
green
no.
beans.
He's gonna say tomatoes.
And green beans.
Ooh. Huh?
Some
Solid.
salt on it,
Do you
some
know?
lime.
Do you know that if you put sugar on cucumber, it becomes watermelon? It legit tastes like watermelon. No, seriously. I saw it on TikTok.
That's a lie.
So crazy. I saw it on TikTok. It must be true.
And then again, I'm the youngest of the team. Just so everyone
a
knows.
confirmation, we're
Just so everyone knows.
different generations. He's Gen Z, we're
don't-
actually millennials.
Yeah, we don't claim it.
You see the difference?
Favorite non-lifting related activity?
Favorite non-lifting
so
related
tough.
activity. I know.
Go ahead.
Watching videos all day. Legit.
Taking naps.
I watch
I don't
YouTube
know,
videos. I could watch YouTube videos for 10 hours a day.
True.
Yeah.
Mostly about lifting, though. Like for me, it's mostly
Okay, but that's kind of not how this works. You know.
I think for me, everything which I can do like with my hands, so for it be painting or knitting or something that I kind of can. If I have to read everything, a lot of things for university, and I have to kind of keeps my mind
Clear your
busy.
mind.
But so all the things that kind of clear my mind, and that's usually like painting or knitting
Something
or watching
active.
TV. No, that's not true.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
something active. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sounds good.
I think learning. It sounds so nerdy,
Damn.
but I do love it. Like,
I don't want to say it, but it sounds super. I don't want to say it, but it's super German.
I know. But it's not like that. I love learning for university necessarily, but like if there's something new that I find, I get so lost in it. Like, for instance, I got obsessed with chess for some time, for some reason.
Queen's Gambit.
Is it because of this one TV series from Netflix?
No,
maybe?
Queen's Gambit. No,
good ass show though. Have you guys seen it?
Yes.
Good.
It was really good.
But that's my answer. Yeah.
Roy, have you seen it? The Queen's Gambit. Man.
It was really
We need Iron House movie nights.
Yes, we should.
We got like 20 ideas.
I have a really good movie that everyone will like.
No, we're not watching. We're not even going to go there. We're going to go to the next question.
Is it Midsummer?
Because there is some stupid movies out there, and I'm not going to talk about it on this show. Let's go.
Man.
What's your weirdest gym story?
What is your weirdest gym story? Good question.
That's a good question.
Do I have weird gym stories?
Weirdest gym story. Oh, gosh. I don't
I
think it would
guess.
Oh, I don't have one like for myself, but can I tell?
That's what I was.
Tell one from a friend of mine. It was hella weird, but he was like doing hip thrusts, and then somebody was asking him, "Hey, bro, how many sets do you have left?" He's like, "Well, I'm going to be done in like 10 minutes or something." And then the guy walks away, and he goes, "Train for Valentine's Day," because it was Valentine's Day. but at that point, he was away so far that everybody looked at him like, "You said what?"
But everyone could hear him in the gym.
Yes.
What the hell?
And he was doing the hip thrust while he was saying it, so it made it extra awkward.
Oh, damn.
That's so funny.
I have a free friend as well. It's not in this gym. Different gym. Like a Nike. I was just doing my bicep curls, like I always do. And I look behind me. There's someone hanging upside down in like a power rack. I don't know why the fuck. He was just swinging back and forth. I don't know why. But he was just swinging back and forth. I was like, I don't know what exercise this is, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything.
Did you make eye contact though?
No, I recorded it, but I don't have it on this phone.
Oh my! I love those videos of people who are like doing like exercise. I'm like, this is a leg extension. What the hell?
I love watching those videos as well.
Those are so good. I honestly don't really have. No, I don't really have one. The only thing I could think about is like, what is funny for me that at one point it was my gym before this, and I wanted to squat, but they were all taken, of course. But I was able to do like a little bit of warm up, and then one guy he was doing like 60 kilos, I don't know, and it's totally fine. And I asked him if I could go after him, and he was like, no, it was not here. It was a different gym, or he was doing 80 something, I don't know. At least I wanted to go straight into my set because I was super busy. And I was doing sets with 80 kilos at that point. And I remember him, oh, let me just take it off for you. And he was doing with 60 kilos. I was like, no, I'm good. And
You thought so.
I'll add this. And I remember him telling me, oh, you were saving this for your boyfriend. I was like, no.
Wow.
So disrespectful.
Wow.
And
you thought so.
I was like squatting, and actually I just saw him shrink to like this size. And I was like,
she just winked at him and walked off. Be like, yeah, that's right. I squat more than you do.
So
wink,
it was not a weird story, but it was a good story.
Still good, funny story, definitely.
Ego lifting.
If you had to choose, would you choose Animal Crossing or Call of Duty?
If you had to choose, would you choose Animal Crossing or Call of Duty?
Crossing. Sorry, yeah. Animal
Jeez.
Easiest
I'm gonna go with Call of Duty.
Yep, same.
I don't care what. I don't care what Call of Duty. All of them. What?
Thank you.
Man, they'll just say Animal Crossing.
You.
I'm not surprised though. A little disappointed, but not surprised.
Which Pokemon would you be?
Which Pokemon would you be? I'm gonna say Mewtwo. I want to say Patrick Mewtwo because he's fucking thick.
That's what I wanted to say. Snorlax.
Mewtwo's fucking built. Fucking pop.
I guess. Oh boy.
I've never heard someone describe Mewtwo as thick.
Oh, he's thinking about him, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about him. I got to be honest.
Like a little pear shape.
Yeah, I'm a little pear-shaped. I got a junk in the trunk. I got to say that. Nothing wrong with that. But I take it. It's the most powerful Pokemon of them all, so.
You compared it pretty nicely. Yeah.
How can I top this? I can't. I don't know. I have actually no idea. Maybe.
Do you know a lot of Pokemons?
Honestly, only the first 150.
Well, the original ones.
Only the first 150. Only the first 150.
That's the first gen.
Yeah,
I grew up.
I
with
don't know
those.
150.
You know,
Pokemons.
I'm older than you. Maybe you knew more than I do, but I don't.
I just had what did I have?
I don't know. This is a tough question. I would say Jigglypuff.
Oh, that was perfect. That's perfect.
So yes, Jigglypuff.
That was perfect. All right, cool. I'm gonna go with Charizard. Just because I like.
I actually wanted to say Charizard, but I was like, no, maybe I'm more like a Bulbasaur, which can evolve into because he has the whip.
True.
Like yeah.
Good question.
So many
good
ones.
answers.
Yeah, I like this question.
Daryl, hit us. I already know.
Two questions. It's how does Sofjan maintain his handsomeness, and how does Patrick become so sexy?
All right, we have two questions from Sieger, homeboy.
I'll answer
Questions
them both.
questions are how did Patrick become so sexy, and how does Sofjan, what was it again? maintain. How does Sofjan maintain his handsomeness? What are we answering to this?
It's repetition.
Working out Iron House. That's how we do it. repetition. Working out Iron House. That's how you do it.
I would say to sort of stay in line with all of the women's days that they have really strong women behind them.
Ooh! Amy just said something very true.
Yes,
Yeah, there's a couple of very strong women
and this
behind
is
us.
the only reason because Sigrid did not ask me one of these questions, so...
A little bit of shade. A little bit of shade towards Sieger. It's all good.
What's your go-to workout song?
What's your go-to workout song? Mine is legit. The one that we listen to during football.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. I listen to that. It's not like a hype. I never listen to hype songs.
Well, for me, it depends on the lift. Like if I squat,
that's so true.
I get so psyched
true.
up from the lift itself. I get so nervous. I
Well,
have
do you
to
have
listen
different
to
songs for
something more
different.
calm.
Yeah.
Really?
I have to listen to something that calms me down. Like once again,
Billie
Eilish right there. When the party's over, a banger.
Ooh.
But if it's like deadlift time, I don't know, like Nipsey Hussle, Hustle Motivate. That
Yeah.
gets me
Going back
every
to like
time.
the rap days.
Exactly, like some old school stuff, or sometimes some punk rock, like Machine Gun Kelly, for instance.
Yeah.
Gets me going.
Yeah. Can do that as well.
I have the same thing. Honestly, I when I work out, I often listen to like drum and bass stuff, but I remember at one point in my older gym that there was this one lady, she was a badass, and always at night she would always put on The Prodigy.
Yeah.
And that really gets me through a lot of things. But then on the other hand, if I have like benching, I really need something, I don't know.
Like grill. Yeah. Well, like as RPMs like
not crazy.
too crazy.
No,
I
so
see.
I don't really have
I get
one.
that though.
Maybe like smack my bitch up.
Oh yeah,
I never expected Amy to say something like that.
that's a good one though. It's like or Limp Bizkit break stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, if you don't get hyped up from that, I don't know.
I never.
You're not human, I guess.
Okay.
Or
Goddamn.
if I'm benching, sometimes I listen to podcasts when I'm at home. So
Really?
it's so low
During
key.
your workout.
Yeah.
I could not.
Mostly comedy podcasts, so I'm just like giggling while I'm like doing my sentence.
I guess, but I guess you can do it with like range of motion, like this. Sorry, I'm
Like the T-Rex arms. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Get
I
away
have to
with
go there. I'm just kidding.
We should compare arms.
Last question of the day.
Give me a short, sweet answer. If you could make everyone in the world focus on fixing one problem in the world, what would it be?
If you could make everyone in the world focus on fixing one problem in the world, what would the problem be?
Communication. People are so bad at communicating what they think at any time. They're almost never honest. Don't really speak their mind if they really think of something. So if I could fix one thing, people should communicate more openly and just better.
I see.
Communication is like what you say, but also how you listen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of conflict comes from people not listening properly and just assuming certain things, not clarifying and all that. So I think if I would fix one thing, it's definitely their communication.
All right.
That's a good one.
Get that.
I would just think some like inequality. And that could be everything.
True.
So I'm going to go for that one.
I would either go with that one, or I would say anything environmental.
But it's related. So close.
Be specific. Communication is specific. Equality of what? If you can choose one thing first that you think feels important.
Thinking about the sustainability of our planet, I would say like financial equality, because it's so important to actually achieve something like sustainable development. So I will go for that one. I think that's the first step. Yeah.
I see. I'm gonna say quality of race, because it has to happen.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I don't care anyone's other opinions. It has to happen.
We're getting political.
And I'm looking at the camera like this because I'm serious about it. So don't fuck with me. All right? I'm kidding. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very super loving person. Trust me. All right, that was the last question today. I want to thank you all for watching. Do all the liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that stuff. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Thank you guys for joining.
You're welcome. Woo.